Hey guys, James here today, and welcome back to Let's Build a Vet Clinic Part 5. I think that's what we called this series. I don't know, it's been so long. So we last did this back in, May? Like 5 months ago or something like that? Something crazy. So first of all, apologies, but we're back and we're finishing it off. Mind you, it's already finished, so if you do want to download this, you can check it out in the gallery. I'll link it down below. You can check it out there. It's already already up for download. But today we are going to be working on the sort of lobby area finally and sort of finishing that off and seeing how we go with that. So we're going to basically be finishing off the commercial aspect of this lot. So we're going to be finishing off the vet clinic area. And then in the next and final part, we will be doing the apartment upstairs and the sort of living space and all of that. So that will be in the next part. But so I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this for the lobby area. Like, I didn't want to just do a bunch of seating. Like, obviously I did want seating because that's what we should have, but I wanted it to be a little bit different. I always wanted, so what I was trying to do here, I really wanted to have like some really nice, like sort of just bench seating, almost like the sort of, what do you call it, like booth seating from Dine Out, but the booths are too big. And then I wanted like shelving behind them so we could sort of put stuff up behind. But as you can see, it didn't really work out and it didn't look very good. So we didn't go with that initial idea. Now, I did actually live stream all of this sort of build work over on my Twitch channel. So if you don't already follow me on Twitch, you really should, because we've been doing a lot of builds over there recently. Well, actually, I guess not. And we won't be for a little while because I'm going to be going away. But anyway, we will be doing more. Maybe I shouldn't promise this. I shouldn't promise things, but I want to finish off the hotel build and the Big Brother house build. I want to do them over on Twitch. So, but then obviously we'll post videos here on YouTube of them. So if you want to be notified of those, follow me on Twitch. That's not a promise. That's a potential. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Yeah, so it took a little while to actually get the layout here going because it is a weird little space. I mean, a lot of this build was sort of retrofitted after we had started building it because we built the initial structure. I don't know what episode of Wags to Riches, which, by the way, we haven't finished that series yet, and we will be finishing up once we finish this vet clinic build. But yeah, because this is all sort of put together piece by piece as we went along in the series, we ended up with this weird layout, this weird shape, and everything is a little bit weird. So trying to get it all to work was a bit of a challenge. But in the end, we got there. So I'm using these little, I guess little bench seatings, you could call them. I got little, I don't know. Yeah, sure, we'll call them little benches, which I thought was nice because the thing is I don't really want people getting too comfortable. You know, I don't want them too comfortable there. Also, a couple of the vets I've been to, one of them just had like dining room chairs as waiting seats, which weren't very comfortable. And then the other one had like bench seating like this. So I was like, okay, that works. I'd buy that. You know, I'd believe it. I'd believe that. So what I actually do here, I was trying to... Well, you can see what I was trying to do. I was trying to line this up with the counters and have it as a continuous shelving. But yeah, I was trying to do shelving all the way along here because I wanted to do a lot of stuff on it. I was like, this would be really cool. We can do all these items along here. It look great. And then I quickly realized that, you know, shelves suck in this game. And that's just not going to work that way. And I don't know why I thought it would. Like, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. So what I'd have to do is, because I was going to do all the dog food over here, so we get all the pet food, like the dog food, the cat food, etc., etc. So I was going to do this, move them up, scale them down, and place them on all the shelves. Then I realized the shelves are too small, so I'd have to scale down the food a lot, or I'd have to make the shelves bigger. So I made the shelves bigger, and I was like, okay, we'll do that. And then you can see the next problem here, they don't line up anymore, they're not going to fit on the wall. And it was just like a whole thing of being like, yeah, this is not going to work. There you go. I made it work. So if you guys remember, ages ago, I built pretty much when Cats and Dogs came out, I built a vet clinic in Cats and Dogs, and I had already built these shelves where I had custom placed the food on it. So what I did is I downloaded that. I put one of those shelves in a room, and then I just saved that room and then placed it in here to save like so much time. And you'll see that I do the same thing with the dog bowls as well, or the pet bowls. In a second when I place them there, because I was like, because usually vet clinics also have, you know, things that you can buy from them. Not always, but I think it's a good way to sort of use the lobby space, because look, realistically here in The Sims, you don't need to have this sort of lobby space. Like, you could just have the check-in computer and then be done with it. But you know what, we're trying to make like an environment here, trying to make it all part of it. So here's all the bowls that I placed in from my other vet clinic. I stole it from there. I'm actually just reducing the number a little bit because there was a lot of them and I wanted the table to be in the middle. So I reduced a bunch of them there. But yeah, there's a bunch of the bowls, and then I think underneath we had the sort of automated feeders as well. So it's like, that was a nice little thing to add to the middle of the room. You can do a bit of shopping while you're there waiting to, see the vet. And then we also got the sort of the vending machine one there as well. We can put in all the medicines and the treats and that you can sell. And I thought a TV would be good as well. That could either be used for, I guess, displaying, I don't know, like information about the vet or something like that, or like upcoming events, or maybe pets that are up for adoption, that kind of stuff. Or maybe it's just a waiting room TV that just has the news on or something. I don't know. And then of course we get all the sort of related posters, like the adoption posters and all that kind of stuff just around the room. So make sure that everybody's on their toes. So now we had the next problem of how to light up this space. And oh, by the way, the roof, I don't know if you saw it there, the roof there was a bit weird. So what I was doing here is I'm raising up the lights all the way up to the roof of the second floor because well, first of all, I wanted to use these lights. I really like them, and I think they really fit this old factory feel that we have in this building. So I was like, well, this makes sense. But we couldn't just simply place them on the upper floor like we did there because for whatever reason, the lighting just doesn't go down to the floor below, which I almost feel like it used to. Didn't it used to do that in The Sims 4? Like you'd place a light above on the next floor and it'd still come down. I almost think that it used to do that. And that was like a big thing when The Sims 4 came out. I was like, oh my God, the lighting is better. But then I was thinking maybe it was when they overhauled the lighting in Sims 4. Maybe it stopped doing that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below because I'm pretty sure it used to. Anyway, so what I did is I just move objects so they're actually on this level here, but they're really, really high up. And they look like they're on the next level. Because I didn't want to have to put like other lights everywhere. I didn't want to, cover the lot in lights all over the place. So I didn't. And so we got a bunch of this beautiful stuff going in here. I thought we'd do like the cat tree there as well, which is a nice little sort of like waiting area component for them all to play on, I guess. Although I guess they're sick, so they probably, I don't know, do sick pets still use like cat trees and that? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so I was looking at the hallway. I'm like, man, this hallway looks really like blank, It seems like really, really kind of sad. Like it's just like white walls and all that, and I was like, I was like, okay, we can probably use this handrail thing that I always use for other stuff, but in this case, I'm going to use it as a handrail, which I don't think it's called. I think it's called like just rail or something like that. But it looks like like you'd see in a hallway, like a handrail on the wall. So I was like, I'll use it that way. So this here is actually around the back of our vet, which is on the street side. So we moved the front of the vet to face the ocean because it looks way cooler that way. So that's where that is. And then we actually, so I was like, well, we still need an entrance around that side because that's pretty much where all the visitors spawn. They all spawn on the roadside, obviously, which is just where they do. So it's like, we'll still put a door there, but we'll make it look like sort of more of a back doorway. So it's a little bit more discreet. And I put the curtains up on the wall there as well because it's like, well, I don't really want people walking past to look inside to the vet. Like you shouldn't just be able to, see into the vet there. Anyway, so we had that door there to allow people to come in, and that's about that. And just a bunch of posters down the hallway. Because it's like the walls are just really blank. I think we just need to do a few things on it. Maybe some fire extinguishers and hand sanitizers and all that kind of stuff just to, keep the place clean and a little bit nicer to sort of be in. So I try to get these little hand sanitizer things pretty much by every doorway. So, when you come or leave a room, you can just, clean your hands. Just be healthy, please. That'd be nice. Thanks. And I got up the little exit sign as well here and there because I was like, well, you know what? It's a commercial building. We probably should have exit signs. And it's also a nice little detail to add along with everything else and just make the place feel a little bit more complete than it would have been otherwise. And, and a security camera. I don't think I really placed any other security. Wait, did I place that? Maybe I didn't. I was going to say, I don't think I really placed any security cameras. And I guess I didn't. Oh, well. Anyway, so this area over here, which is obviously like it is still an entrance. So I think I did a little bit of something. What did I do here? Oh, I did like a notice board, I think, and just like a little book cart kind of thing there as well. So I think here, is this where we get onto? I think so. I was trying to figure out. So these parking spots that we have here, I decided to move them around. I decided to flip them this way because the problem is we obviously we had those cars parked there, and then we had all that space between the cars and then the actual sort of play area for the dogs out the back. So I decided to move the parking lot to the side, which is really interesting. So if you look at it, it would be I like to dub it as the world's like hardest parking lot, like to get in and out of, because it's so tight. Like if you look at where you'd have to turn to get the car in or out of there, man, I wouldn't even park in there. Like, look at that. That was me testing. I was like, yeah, good luck. Like, yeah, good luck. Here we go. It's like, yeah, good luck. So you'd have to like go up there do the Austin Powers like 1,000-point turn, reverse in, and then you wouldn't even be able to turn like that to get out. You can see I was like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that. You'd have to like turn to the left and then reverse out. Anyway, it's The Sims. There's no cars in it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, there's no cars. These aren't real cars. They're not going to be moving. So let's not worry about it. I think it looks pretty cool. Oh, God. So the back of this truck here, I was like, well, we got this back at the back of this ute here. Let's go ahead. Let's put some stuff in it. Let's say this guy's carrying a few things around. I decided to hide a little Jerry there in the corner. Like, if you don't know, if you don't watch this video and you download this vet clinic, you wouldn't know that. There's no way you'd know that's there. Like, it's really, really hidden in there. So this guy's carrying around a couple of crates, and I think he carries some logs around as well for some reason. I have no idea what this guy is doing or why they're visiting the vet clinic with like logs and crates in there. It's a weird set of items. Like I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Like, they're not, I don't know. Like, there's not even, I wouldn't even say that would be firewood. I mean, I guess it could be, but then why is he driving around with firewood? Why would it be? I don't know. Just, dude, I don't know. Anyway, we put some stuff in there. It was mostly just to sort of hide Jerry away. to sort of have him mixed in there with the rest of the stuff. So that's there. And then I think, what are we doing now? I can't remember what we move on to next. Oh, so here, that's the surgery room. So I decided to move the medicine crafting tables, which was actually a suggestion from the last part, was to move those out of, because we have this long counter here that had no use. The suggestion was to use this long counter to put the medicine crafting tables here instead. Now, we did used to have 3 of them. I've reduced that down to 2, mostly because 2 would be fine in most cases. And we're not actually going to be playing in this vet clinic anymore. This is mostly just to finish up the series. So I was like, we'll just do 2. 2 will be fine because you can hire 3 employees. So you'd maybe have 2 maybe 1 crafting in yourself or something like that. Even like without the mods, trying to get your staff to craft sucks because you have to do it one by one. It's so stupid. Anyway, so this area here out the back is obviously just an outdoor area for any dogs or cats that may be staying that need to get some fresh air. So we've got this little section out the back. Almost like, I guess it could be like, because sometimes at vets they'll keep like pets overnight or something for whatever reason, for monitoring, for surgery or whatever, and maybe they need to go outside for a little bit. So that's what this area is here. We got a couple of pet bowls out there and a little kitty litter box just underneath, and then we just got a bit of grass space and some bushes and all that kind of stuff here, and even a bush that your Sims can pee into, because that'd be nice. So I thought it'd be, oh man, so I built this, I think we were doing this section after the terrain editing update announcement came out. And I was like, oh my God, that'd be great for this. Oh, it'd be so good. I was like, I wonder if you can do, so you'll see in a second, I placed down the dog's tube, the sort of training tricks tube thing. I don't know what it's called or how to describe it, but the tube that the dogs run through. And I was like, I wonder if you can use move objects to place a tube and then have like terrain go over it, so then the tube sort of goes through the terrain. Like, how cool would that be? You'll see in a second what I'm trying to talk about if you don't understand what I'm saying. But so this one here, like if you could do a pile of terrain in the middle, right? How cool would that be? I don't know how well it would work, if it would even work, how it would work. I just can't wait. I want terrain now. I want to use it now, and I want to build with it and see if that kind of stuff works. So yeah, this is a pretty simple outdoor space. Like I said, just a few little plants here and there, just so it's a little bit natural, so it's not just all concrete, everything there. And then we've got these I use that sort of older style door and the lights to sort of just matching with the aesthetic of the build. Because like I said, it is a big old factory that we sort of renovated into a vet clinic. So I think some of the things, keeping them a little bit older would be a little bit nicer. So in the corner there is where the sort of medicine crafting tables used to be. So I'm just doing like another little seating area, because this is like the staff room area. So I was like, it'd probably be good to just have another little place to sit down and chill, because you don't want to sit right next to someone else. So I think we've got like sort of 3 seating areas. We've got this, and then the dining table, then the other sofa. So you can hopefully get away from people if you want to. So if you need a little bit of space, then you should hopefully be covered here, and it should be all good. Yeah, I think that's it's coming along pretty good now. I think this is a long time coming. The reason we stopped building this or stopped working on it was a couple of things. So I don't know if you guys remember. I don't even know if I ever. Oh yeah, it was in the Mad Scientist Let's Play. If you guys saw that, we had that lighting glitch, that lighting bug that happened in the game, where all interior lighting became like, it looked like it was outdoors. So it had this weird blue tint to it. The lights didn't work properly, and it was really, really annoying. So that's the time when I stopped building on this, because it ruined all the lighting in this entire build. I'm like, oh my god, this sucks. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave this until they fix it. Then by the time I'd done that, you know, Seasons had come out. Like basically Sims 4 Seasons had come out. I was like, because that came out of nowhere. They announced that and then released it in like 2 weeks or something. Was it that soon? I think it was like really quick. Maybe it was like within a month or something, but it was like really, really quick. So then we ended up just doing the whole Seasons series, and then this whole series is kind of like left behind in the dust. So I thought, you know, we're coming back, we're finishing the series. We just finished the Seasons series, so we probably need to finish this one. So we're finishing the vet clinic, then we're doing the finale of Wax to Riches, and it'll be all wrapped up in a nice, neat little package. But yeah, we're about to start moving on to the apartment, but that will be in the next video. So let's go ahead and jump into the game, and we'll just have a look at all the vet clinic stuff downstairs and see how it's all come together. Okay, so here we are in the game. This is the vet clinic, which you can download the whole thing now if you want to. We still have another video coming that's going to be all about furnishing the apartment upstairs, but we're going to be touring around the downstairs today and checking it out. So this is supposed to be your main entrance around here by the water, which, by the way, does that even look like water? What is this? Oh, it looks like the world. That's so strange. It is actually like a really flat texture. There's not even like a water level above where the ground is. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I just looked at that. I was like, that's not great. Anyway, so it's over here by the water. We get this beautiful view out over the bridge and over the other side there. So this will be a nice little entrance. So we're going to go ahead and go in here. We'll look at the little dog yard over there later. Oh my god, sorry that the camera... Okay, now we're on the lot. The camera moves a bit slower. Right, so you walk in here. This is the main reception area. You got the front desk right there. And off to the left, we got the little actual check-in computer where your Sims will come in. So you come around this way. This is the main waiting area off to the right with the fish tank there. So this is the lobby, which I think... Doesn't that look cool? It looks so cool because it's just so open, and it's like a huge, huge area in here. We got this sort of vending machine over there on the left where you can buy all the medicines. On the right, we've got the TV and some posters. We've got some bowls in the middle. Plenty of waiting area room here. So if you sit on this side as well, you get the beautiful view to outside, and it feels like really open and super, super lovely. I don't know. I think it's really cool. So we've got obviously all the dog food and cat food up there on the left. And then through here is the sort of bathroom. The public bathrooms in here. So these are all like cubicles, nothing special about them. I don't think it's just a toilet and like paper towels and oh my god, that light's so high up. Look how tall this is. Yeah, so that's just the toilets in there. Over here though, if you've forgotten, we do have the kitty litter cubicle, which I thought was kind of funny. That's just in there as well, so the cats can go too. So moving on, I guess we'll go into the staff room, which is this door just back here off to the left-hand side of the reception desk. So we go in here. This is going to be the staff area. Back here, this is supposed to be a nice place where you can feel at home and relax. Off to the right-hand side, we do have like lockers for the staff members. Nice mirror there as well, so you can check yourself before you wreck yourself. Some cabinets there, and then this obviously goes round to the reception desk area. So that's how you get over here. Sit down and say, oh, hi, welcome. Yeah, just check in on the computer over there. This desk doesn't actually do anything. Thanks. So back through this way is everything else. Hang on. We got a little kitchenette over here as well. We got the fridge, sink. There's no stove or anything there. We do have a microwave though. Then out the back, this is sort of the dog and outdoor play area. So we got a little tube there, a couple of bushes. If you need a pee, you can too. And then around the side, we just have a couple of pet bowls and the little kitty litter box there too. So let's get back inside. Yeah, ooh, nice sun flare. Back inside, down over this way. Off to the right, we're going to go down the hallway. So this is obviously the sort of vet clinic area, the main hallway. Nothing too special about it. Just get some railings, some posters. Off to the right, we have our first exam room, which you guys may remember from when we built this months ago. If not, here it is. Got a couple of chairs to wait around if you need to. Got all the posters up on the wall, the exam table. Off to the right-hand side, sink and dog treats and all that kind of stuff. We do have computers in every room, but we've strategically used chairs that don't work with counters so that... our Sims don't actually... So, because our staff members kept using the computers, so by using that chair, they can't use the computer. Oh, we have a Roomba there too. Fully upgraded Roombas in every room. Well, not every room, most rooms. So that's one of the exam rooms. Then most of the exam rooms are almost exactly the same. They're just different colors. But if you don't remember, we'll go through them all as well. So here's the blue room. Nice big window there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. We're a little wide. Computer, all that. It's all blue. It's just basically the same room. And again, we'll have the same room down here, which I think is green. Oh, yeah, I think I was right. So this is the green room, not where you go before you're on TV or something, but the green colored room. And here, this one is a little bit nicer though because it has more windows. So you got 2 more windows on that side and that window there. That's the parking lot outside. So that's all here. So back through this way, we've got, I guess we've got this way. So this is the surgery room, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So surprisingly, and I don't know, I kind of wish I didn't do this, but it's a bit late now. So the surgery room is like the only, well, not the only, but one of the rooms that is open. With no ceiling. So you'll remember like this factory, I really wanted it to feel like open and airy, and I wanted to have more rooms like this. But we didn't end up that way because of the way the layout ended up working. We weren't able to do this in most rooms. But the surgery room, one that's supposed to be the cleanest room, does have an open ceiling. I mean, I think it looks awesome. Doesn't that look really, really cool? Like having this sort of open to the level above like this. I think that looks really, really cool. And that's the other room there. But we don't have, ideally, the other way around would have been good. But by the time we'd sort of done all this, it was too late. So anyway, I think it's still really nice. So that's the surgery room. We've got the medicine crafting tables there as well. Over this way, you might have already seen, was just a little, this is our little side room here where we have this kind of stuff. Just desks and computer and cat tree. Through here is the final exam room, which would be, so you could have 3 staff members and yourself all examining at the same time. So we've got 4 rooms. And that is all of the downstairs. Now, you might have seen up here as well, this was not in the video, but this is just, I didn't know what to do with this space. It's like a weird space between the vet clinic and the apartment, which is in there. And there's honestly nothing to put up here. I considered like a living room or something like that. But honestly, we just use it as storage. So now I realize that these are like food storage stuff from Dine Out. But just use your imagination and look at it as a whole, as like, imagine them as just storage for the vet clinic. Maybe it's like medicines or whatever it may be, just boxes or something. You gotta use your imagination a little bit there. But that's that, and that is the vet clinic area. So next part is going to be the last part. We're going to be finishing off the apartment just in there. So that will be in the next episode, and that will be the last one. We'll tour the whole place. Well, not the whole place again. We just toured most of it now. Oh, actually, I guess we didn't look at the parking lot out here. Yeah, so we'll be doing that next part. But until then, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. And if you do want to download this, like I said, it's already on the gallery, so you can do that. But yeah, I'll see you next time, and have an awesome day.